Acupuncture has become one of the leading alternative treatments worldwide. It's said to cure physical and mental distress, with many studies that support this. But what about dogs? Can acupuncture give them the same relief?
So this is Pups. He's had his morning walk and his breakfast, and this is his nap time, which I'm rudely interrupting. So he's a bit annoyed right now. Pups is a rescue. He is from the streets. Pups has had it quite tough because he does suffer with separation anxiety. He's quite a nervy dog. I don't know if that's from coming from the streets. I don't know what happened to him when he was young. It's quite common. And not only that, he does have a few physical health problems as well. So Pups one day was yelping in his bed. He used to have one of those round dog beds, and he would just yelp sometimes when he got up, and when he jumped up onto the sofa he would yelp. And I just knew, I just felt there was a problem. You know, you just know when there's something wrong. And I decided to look into it, so I took him to the vet, and the vet took an X-ray. You get annoyed with me, I know. The vet took an X-ray and they confirmed that he had hip dysplasia, which was really quite distressing because that sometimes means they need surgery, but his was quite mild. We're really trying to prevent it from progressing, and we're just trying to manage his pain when he gets flare-ups. So we took him to a physiotherapist, and she confirmed that he had a back injury at some point, and that might be from chucking the ball, because before we knew he had hip dysplasia, we used to chuck it and he used to jump up. It might be from that, or it might be him compensating for his hips. So we started him on a program that is more preventative. It's to help him in the future and to prevent any flare-ups, so building up muscle mass and keeping his weight down. He can still have his ball. He loves his ball. We haven't taken that away from him unless he shows signs of pain. We chuck it along the floor for him, and we just have to be careful that he's not skidding. We chuck the ball into the undergrowth in the woods, and he loves going and hunting his ball out. And so we kind of get away with that, which is good because he loves his ball. I feel like we're doing a really good job in terms of preventing flare-ups, but it's just when the inevitable happens and he shows signs of pain. So it's the pain management. I want to find an alternative approach because I don't feel good about giving him painkillers. Maybe when he's older, because he's 8 now, but maybe in a couple of years he might start needing strong painkillers, and I don't want that to be a common thing. I would much rather find an alternative treatment. And I heard about acupuncture. Someone told me that it really helped their dog, and then I started looking into it, and there were so many positive testimonials. And I just thought, okay, why not give this a go? He has been showing a few signs of discomfort recently. Nothing like before when he was first diagnosed. But I don't want him in any pain at all. We can keep that down to 0. Yeah? You're a good boy. He's my good boy. Look at him.
Okay, little sweetie. Wanna face mommy? Is that easier?
I think you just got that. Good boy. Good boy. Modern research has demonstrated acupuncture's effects on the nervous system, the immune system, cardiovascular system, and the digestive system. The needle is placed at specific points in the body and stimulates the nerve. The nerve sends signals to the brain, and the brain releases neural hormones.
So Pups has had 4 sessions of acupuncture now, so that's covering about 5 to 6 weeks. After the first session, there was a difference. He was definitely sleeping more. I haven't really seen any signs of pain, no yelping, none of the usual telltale signs. He's feeling uncomfortable. As I said before, he suffers with separation anxiety, which means he's quite nervous, quite erratic. Well, he is still nervous and is still erratic, but you could definitely see a difference. He generally just seems happier in himself. And I don't know how I know that, I can just tell that he is. He just seems better. He's a bit more confident and he just seems more sure of himself. So I definitely say acupuncture is a really, really positive thing to do for your dog if you feel they are struggling with pain, physical or mental. It's something that you can at least try. If you don't want to take the pharmaceutical route, you can always just give acupuncture a go. Like I said, there's so many positive testimonials out there, and Pups is definitely a positive one as well. The only thing I will say is that you would probably have to keep topping up, and some people just can't afford it. It's a lot of money. It's between £60 to £100 locally in my area. It's definitely worth it if you're trying to overcome an injury or there's some sort of trauma. Definitely give it a go. You might not need to get it topped up, but with Pups, because he's got hip dysplasia, this is something that has to be managed for a long period of time. And it's something that we need to keep revisiting. And if we see signs of pain, take him back. So it is preventative to an extent, but I want to rely on it more to manage the pain when it gets to that point if he has a flare-up, because it is inevitable. You can't always prevent it. So from me, it's a big thumbs up. Acupuncture is definitely a positive alternative. Maybe short term, maybe long term. I think it very much depends on the dog, and just give it a go and just see how you go with it.
An acupuncture treatment may provide relief from chronic pain, headaches, or other symptoms. An acupuncture treatment usually causes no side effects. The animal may feel relaxed during and after an acupuncture treatment. It's usually painless. Sometimes it may take a few sessions before the symptoms start to subside. As with any medical treatment, not everybody will have improved in their symptoms after acupuncture. It can be expensive. There may not be a definitive answer to whether acupuncture is effective, but the number of vets and pet owners integrating it into a wellness routine is growing. It's gaining more practice in traditional veterinary spheres. Most of the evidence in support of acupuncture for animals is anecdotal, from pet owners themselves or veterinary practitioners, but countless testimonials and scientific research have shown that acupuncture can both safely and effectively reduce physical and psychological problems.
Thank you so much for watching today, guys. I hope you know a bit more about canine acupuncture and you're a bit more willing to give it a go. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Comment below if you have any questions. Perhaps you're going to say bye? Is he not?
Until next time.